Have you ever wondered where these shimmering pearls really come from? They aren't just crafted by humans. They're created by a living sea creature deep beneath the ocean's surface. But here's the real mystery. How does a tiny oyster, with no tools or hands, produce something so rare and breathtaking? What makes one pearl nearly worthless, while another is worth millions? Today, we're taking you behind the scenes of pearl farming, uncovering the hidden process that turns a simple grain of sand into a treasure of the sea. Stay with us. You won't believe what it takes to create the perfect pearl. Every masterpiece starts with a humble beginning. And for pearls, that beginning is often just a tiny accident. Deep beneath the ocean, a grain of sand, a tiny parasite, or even a small fragment of shell drifts into the delicate body of an oyster. This is no ordinary encounter. It's an invasion, one that could potentially harm the oyster. But nature has its way of turning adversity into beauty. To protect itself, the oyster secretes a smooth, crystalline substance called nacre, also known as mother of pearl. Layer by layer, the oyster coats the intruder, slowly encasing it in a protective shell. Over months and years, these layers build up, transforming what was once an irritation into something truly magnificent. This process doesn't happen overnight. Depending on the species of oyster, the thickness of the nacre, and the environmental conditions, a pearl can take anywhere from 6 months to 5 years to fully form. The longer the process, the deeper and richer the luster, a sign of a high-quality pearl. But here's an astonishing fact. Not every oyster produces a pearl. In the wild, less than 1 in 10,000 oysters will create a perfectly round, high-quality pearl. This extreme rarity is why natural pearls have been considered treasures for centuries, often reserved for royalty and the elite. So, the next time you see a pearl, remember, it's not just a beautiful gem. It's a story of resilience, time, and the magic of nature. But here's the big question. Why do some pearls sell for just a few dollars, while others are worth millions? Let's find out in the next part. Have you ever wondered how long it actually takes for a pearl to form? Many people think it happens quickly, but in reality, the process is incredibly slow and requires patience. It takes anywhere from 6 months to 4 years for a pearl to fully develop. The moment a tiny irritant, like a grain of sand or a parasite, enters the oyster starts to protect itself by coating the foreign object with layers of nacre. This process continues over time, building up layer after layer, until it eventually forms a smooth, lustrous pearl. The longer the process, the thicker the nacre, and the more beautiful the pearl. But here's something even more surprising. The highest quality pearls? They can take up to 7 years to reach perfection. Imagine waiting that long just to harvest a single pearl. This is why pearls are considered so precious. Each one is a rare and unique gift from nature, shaped by time and patience. Now, you might be wondering, do all pearls form naturally? The answer is no. Some pearls are formed without human intervention, while others are cultivated through a careful process. This is where we distinguish between natural pearls and cultured pearls. Natural pearls. These are formed entirely by nature, with no human involvement. They are extremely rare because the chances of an oyster naturally producing a pearl are very low. Out of thousands of oysters in the wild, only a few will ever create pearls, making natural pearls highly valuable and expensive. Cultured pearls. Unlike natural pearls, these are produced with a little help from humans. A small nucleus, usually a tiny bead or tissue fragment, is deliberately inserted into the oyster to stimulate pearl formation. However, the process remains the same. The oyster still takes years to coat the nucleus with nacre, just as it would in nature. The only difference is that humans initiate the process instead of waiting for it to happen naturally. So, does that mean cultured pearls are fake? Absolutely not. Both natural and cultured pearls are real pearls, formed by oysters, made of nacre, and possessing that same mesmerizing glow. The key difference is simply how they begin their journey. Whether natural or cultured, each pearl carries its own story. Every single one is a result of time, patience, and the mysteries of the ocean. So the next time you see a pearl, remember, behind its beauty lies years of hidden transformation, making it one of nature's most fascinating wonders. Have you ever thought about what makes pearls so precious? It's not just their beauty. It's the years of transformation hidden beneath the ocean's surface. Unlike other gemstones that are mined from the earth, pearls are the only gems created by a living organism. The journey of a pearl begins when an irritant, such as a grain of sand or a tiny parasite, enters an oyster's shell. In response, the oyster secretes layers of nacre, the same substance that makes up its shell, slowly coating the irritant over time. Layer by layer, year after year, a luminous pearl is formed. The longer the process, the more radiant and valuable the pearl becomes. A pearl's value comes from 5 key factors: luster, size, shape, color, and surface quality. The most valuable pearls have a deep, mirror-like shine, a flawless surface, and a perfectly round shape. But that's not all. Did you know pearls come in a variety of stunning colors? From classic white to romantic pink, luxurious gold, and even mysterious black. Among them, Tahitian black pearls stand out as some of the rarest and most sought after in the world. Their deep, iridescent hues range from dark green and peacock blue to aubergine purple, making them truly mesmerizing. And size matters too. The bigger the pearl, the rarer and more valuable it is. While most pearls range between 6 to 8 millimeters in diameter, some exceptional pearls can grow over 15 millimeters, making them incredibly desirable for collectors and jewelry lovers alike. But beyond their size, shape, or color, every pearl tells a story of patience, resilience, and nature's magic. It's a symbol of elegance and endurance, a gem born from the ocean's quiet perseverance. And that's what makes pearls truly priceless. If you love discovering the beauty of nature's treasures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating stories.